Good morning. This is HBM's Crypto Corner for Tuesday, May 5th, 2015. Thomas Steenberg has given his opinion, very interesting opinion, of Todd Standing and his involvement with Survivor Man Bigfoot. I'll let y'all take a look at the video for yourself, hear what Thomas has to say. Very good stuff. Very interesting.
Okay, Thomas, in the new Survivor Man series on Bigfoot, he's doing 8 new episodes, and episodes 3 and 4 have both involved Todd Standing. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'm highly disappointed. I really thought that he had learned his lesson. That I always thought that, or his early adventures with Todd Standing, he had just been taken in by Todd Standing and he was fooled. But he apparently hasn't learned anything. So I'm hoping he will see the light before too much damage is done.
And what sort of things are you seeing in those videos that concern you?
Oh, the usual Todd Standing stick structures, which is absolute nonsense, and all the other stories he comes up with, they're too numerous to list. Todd Standing is, as far as I'm concerned, a major sufferer of Ivan Mark syndrome.
Yeah.
I don't believe a single word he says.
Now, people might not be familiar with who Ivan Marks was, but Ivan Marks was the Todd Standing of the 70s.
He was the great original sufferer of Ivan Mark syndrome. So much so, I named it after.
Right.
Basically a man who has an interest in Bigfoot, but the attention and being the center of attention is more important than the actual research itself.
Now, what do you think Rennie would have said about Todd?
Rennie would have went ballistic.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have believed a word of it.
Yeah.
He'd be openly criticizing it, and he'd be a lot more profane than I am.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Thank you, Thomas.
I think that says it all. That says it better than anything I could add to that. Really, there's nothing to add to that. Next, we have SasquatchCanada.com, which has a gallery of Christopher L. Murphy's Sasquatch Mystery Museum exhibit. Now, Chris had originally planned to write a book, a bit of an opus, over 1,000 pages, called The Sasquatch Chronicle. And he had this in the planning stages for quite a while. He even submitted a few sample pages through PDF. But Chris decided he didn't want to do that. He wanted to go on ahead and have the entire database, as it were, all the materials put on the internet rather than in a book. And John Green was a major contributor as far as knowledge and some materials. And there's plenty of galleries for everybody to peruse and look at. Some really good stuff, some PDFs, photo galleries, and all this great stuff. Even overviews of some of the previous exhibits, the actual exhibits, which were held in Vancouver, Pocatello, Idaho, the Yale Historic Site, and the Yakima Valley Museum, which was the most recent. So, really, really tremendous materials. And it's essentially what we know about the Sasquatch so far. Everything that's been gathered regarding the Sasquatch. So, I would highly recommend everybody check it out. Really great stuff. And I mean, the Canadians, they're tremendous with the way they research the subject and everything. At least I think they are. Next, the Encyclopedia Britannica has added 3 video clips to their Sasquatch page. And these video clips are from a presentation given by Dr. Eugenie Scott, who is skeptical of Sasquatch's existence, but she says she would like them to be real. She, she seems to, quote unquote, debunk Bigfoot and wild men, although they didn't. Although she didn't. She's a healthy skeptic, apparently, according to Guy Edwards and the Bigfoot Lunch Club. But you can actually watch the entire clip. And I think Guy has given a link to that here. Finally, the faces of ancient hominids been brought to life in remarkable detail. Now look at this. That's very interesting. Here's one. Tumai, I believe is the name of it. Sahelanthropus chadensis. Tumai, hope of life. Australopithecus afarensis. Mrs. Pies. Australopithecus africanus. Black skull, Paranthropus aethiopicus. Zingi, Paranthropus boisei, also known as Zinjanthropus. Actually, it's Zinj, not Zingi, my mistake. Homo rudolfensis. Turkana boy, Homo ergaster. Miquelon, Homo heidelbergensis. The old man of La Chapelle, Homo neanderthalensis. The hobbit, Homo floresiensis. Homo sapiens, that's us, humans. Some very fascinating material here. Absolutely incredible. And of course, these are based on, obviously, bone reconstructions and skeletal reconstructions. Truly amazing. These are like forensic sculptures. That's what they remind me of. Very similar to forensic sculptures. So incredible detail, really, really is. I don't know if these are CGI generated or my guess is yes. Although they could, if they wanted to, they could have somebody do these in clay and other materials. There have been forensic sculptors who have done that with either criminals or even missing people. And they've reconstructed how somebody's face would look. Let's say it's a young child that goes missing and the child's been missing for like 10 years. They can forensically reconstruct what the face might look like now. How the child would look, because obviously the child would grow up and get older. But it's amazing. It's really fascinating, the forensic art that is done as a result of these excuse me, these amazing talented people amazingly talented people. Who was it? The criminal John List, who killed his entire family. He was brought in because of forensic sculpting with clay. I remember that was shown on America's Most Wanted, and somebody turned him in. Somebody said, "Yeah, I know this guy," and it was because of that forensic art. But of course, forensic art is not limited to clay. There's also artwork as well. Harvey Pratt is a forensic artist. There have been several others who have made sketches of suspects, and more often than not, those suspects have been brought to justice as a result. So, really, truly amazing material here. And that's it for HBM's Crypto Corner for this week. Next week will be the last HBM's Crypto Corner before the Ohio Bigfoot Conference, which will be a week from this upcoming weekend. And I will be live. Right, I'll be giving. I'll be coming out with video clips here and there. As far as from the conference itself. And you'll be seeing those right here on this channel, by the way. I'm going to be doing quite a bit of videoing during the conference, trying to get some people to say, you know, this is so-and-so, and you're watching HBM's Crypto Corner with Henry May. Also going to get a couple of interviews, one with River Gibbs and the other with Nicole Law. Possibly, hopefully, another interview. Won't say who right now, but I'm hoping that that person will consent to an interview. And then, over on the Looking for Bigfoot News Hour channel, Sunday night, May 17th, we'll be doing a special recap show of the Ohio Bigfoot Conference live. I will be live from the lodge. So, and those of you who are watching this video right now, they'll be on the top floor at 8 Eastern on Sunday night, May 17th. So, I thought y'all would want to know that. I thought I'd let y'all know that is going to take place. It'll be a week from this upcoming Sunday, by the way. And that'll be after the conference is over, after the Ohio Bigfoot Festival. Oh, and Mark DeWorth has actually released the schedule of events for the conference, by the way. Matter of fact, I think I'll show that to y'all real quick. Here is the schedule of events. So Friday, May 15th, there's going to be an advanced hike for those who want to go on that. Meet at Salt Fork Main Center parking lot, 11 a.m. It's going to be in an undisclosed location. Then the VIP speaker dinner is going to start at 5 p.m. at Theo's Restaurant in Cambridge, Ohio. You must be a registered VIP attendee to attend this private function. 6:30 to 7:30 will be a dinner presentation by Lauren Coleman. And I understand he's going to talk about an individual named Tom Page, who was a sponsor for Roger Patterson back in the 60s and the 70s. Well, early 70s, obviously, before Roger Patterson passed away. 8:30 to 9:30 VIP early registration pickup on the upper level of the Salt Fork Lodge. 9:30 till will be the world premiere of the new and highly anticipated Bigfoot movie, Something in the Woods. Saturday, May 16th, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. vendor room setup. No unauthorized people are allowed in the vending area until 10 a.m. So if you are wanting to buy something, you'll have to wait until 10 a.m. to do so on Saturday morning, May 16th. And from what I understand, they're going to have stuff set up on the out on the balcony. Then 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. You can also, if you have not done so, there's going to be all remaining VIP and overflow advanced purchase ticket holders. You can pick up your registrations, and the last 100 overflow tickets will be sold. From 10 a.m. till whenever, the vendor area will be officially open for business. From 1 to 1:10, the conference is going to start at 1 o'clock, by the way. Welcome introduction to the Ohio Bigfoot Conference 2015. 1:15 to 2:30 will be the first speaker, which will be John Kirk. Second speaker from 2:35 to 3:45 will be Dr. David Floyd. Third speaker will be, well, actually the third speaker for that day will be Jim Sherman from 3:50 to 5. Then 5 to 6:20 will be the dinner break. From 6:30 to 7:15 will be a Bigfoot panel forum, witnesses open forum, and event promotions. From 7:30 till will be Bob Gimlin rounding out the speakers as far as at the conference. Then 9:30 p.m. that night will be the world premiere of the Minerva Monster documentary, which should be great. Sunday, May 17th will be the Ohio Bigfoot Festival starting at 10:30 in the morning. Brought to you by the United States Bigfoot Research Association, featuring multiple how-to clinics, the chainsaw carving demonstration by Snuffy DeStefano. 1:30 to 3 will be a family-friendly Bigfoot hike in the park for all ages. And that's essentially, yes, that's all the events that are going to be taking place at the Ohio Bigfoot Conference this year. Now, of course, also, if you want to go and do some squatching during the weekend, there will be venues for that. There'll be time to do that. You can do that, like a lot of people like to go out after dark, and some like to go to certain areas. I won't say where, but there are areas that people will want to go to do some squatching. They will be able to do that. Shouldn't be any problems at all. Should be a fun weekend. Should be a great weekend. Saturday and Sunday are going to be pretty busy days. Well, Friday is too, but it's going to be quite a bit going on during the whole weekend. It's going to be a full weekend. You know, you saw the video that I put together for the 1.5 weeks until the conference. It's going to be a tremendous event. I mean, great guests, great speakers. There's going to be folks coming in from several different states. There'll be people coming in from other countries as well. Thomas Finley will be making his second appearance at the Ohio Bigfoot Conference. He's coming all the way from England. Very talented artist, by the way, if I may say so. There's going to be a lot of talented artists there. Eric Giorgio, Alex Evans, Mongoose Finkel, Maz Adams is going to be there. There's going to be several. Sibylla Irwin is going to be there. So it's going to be great. And several vendors. I mean, I'm not sure how many vendors there are going to be, but the overflow crowd is going to be out in the back part of the back patio of the lodge. So it truly promises to be a tremendous event. Now I heard an unconfirmed rumor, and I'm sure Mark will probably confirm it, that he'll be buying everybody breakfast on Friday morning. So if you're an early riser on Friday morning, if you get there on Thursday, you go to breakfast on Friday. Maybe have breakfast with the speakers and with some of the guests and all that. So that should be tremendous. I think this is going to be one of the best events of the year. It may be the best event of the year. I mean, last year I said that was the best Ohio conference I'd ever been to, but maybe this year I might change that. This might be the best one. Although Mark keeps topping himself. He really does. Mark has done a tremendous job with the two that I've gone to of his so far. That being last year and 2 years ago. So, anyway, Yes, OhioBigfootConference.com for all the details. And until next week, y'all be good or be good at it. This has been HBM's Crypto Corner.